For our first ever National Senior Night. I'm especially excited to have so many members of Kesem's class of 2020 joining us tonight. Whether you've been a part of Kesem since you were a camper, discovered it early in your college career, or joined us for the first time in 2020, we simply would not be where we are today without your leadership. Thank you. As a student leader, you've made an incredible choice to be a part of our community of serving young people impacted by a parent's cancer. In you, they see love, they see commitment, and the prospect of a joyful future, even in the face of cancer. Your collective effort supporting this community is creating a legacy that will touch millions of those that come after you. The transformation you make possible inspired us for our 20th anniversary theme, Shine On. We knew this year was going to be like no other year, but we had no idea how true that would be. One of the highlights of this year is our Kesem at Home program. You know, we talk about creating spaces where children feel safe and respected. And back in March, we weren't confident that we would be able to keep up that promise with an in-person camp experience. We had to consider not only the safety of our campers and the student volunteers, but also the safety of our families served within the population that we serve. We acted early in March and decided to move to virtual programming. So we were not surprising our families, and it gave us as much time as possible to pivot and adapt. This was simply one of the hardest and most gut-wrenching decisions for me, our senior leadership, and our board. To not have in-person camp in a year when our kids needed Kesem more than ever, to do this in a year when Kesem matters more than ever, simply hurt. When we made the decision, though, to cancel our in-person camp, we had just 6 weeks to put together alternative programming. And in the face of many other obstacles, you recommitted our shared mission and made Kesem at Home possible for thousands of children who would have gone without the magic of Kesem this summer. We've known for a while that we won't be able to reach all of the 5 million children impacted by a parent's cancer using our summer programming alone. There aren't enough campsites or weeks in the summer, and believe me, I've done the math. We've been working to expand our year-round services, and we're exploring next steps to build programming that is inclusive, equitable, and accessible for every child impacted by a parent's cancer. Your extraordinary leadership of Kesem at Home reminds us that embracing change and growth are core to how we operate. Now, more than ever, we have to remember that cancer is never a part of anyone's plan. That Kesem is the reason we Kesem. As an organization, we are built on the idea of taking something unexpected and terrible and finding the magic. It wasn't your plan to turn our Make the Magics virtual, but many of you did. It wasn't your plan to bring the magic home, but you did. It wasn't your plan to launch Kesem at Home, but again, you did. It wasn't even your plan to be here tonight, but here we are together. This is hard, I know. But I want you to ask yourself this. What was it that brought you to Kesem in the first place? Did it all go according to plan? We might not have planned for this, but since when has that ever stopped us? To the class of 2020, I encourage you to make something beautiful out of whatever changes and plans you've made this year. Just as you've made something beautiful to the families impacted by a parent's cancer and through your support of Kesem and this organization. We are so excited to celebrate with you tonight, and we can't wait to see what you bring to Kesem and what we can bring to you in your next chapter. We're always together under the same moon and stars. Shine on, my friends.
Thank you so much for welcoming us, Alicia. We are so excited to be here tonight and to be here with all of you. I'm Carrie, or Gump Clemens, the engagement coordinator here at Kesem.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dylan Skaggs, operations assistant here, but my Kesem friends call me Raph.
And together,
we're Rump.
Okay, well, I think we can do better than that, Ralph. Try again.
Gaff.
Gaff, doesn't that mean mistake?
No, that wasn't a mistake, Carrie.
Well, no, Ralph, the word means mistake. Gaff means mistake.
Okay, so rum bum bum bum.
Ralph. We'll have to come up with our Kesem name combo later, because tonight we're here to celebrate our class of 2020 and their incredible, lasting positive impact on the Kesem community. Whether you're a member of the class of 2020, a camper, a caregiver, a supporter, or any other member of our Kesem family, welcome, and we're so happy to have you.
If you're joining us live on Facebook, please take a moment to say hello in the live chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from and who you're supporting. I personally want to give a special shout out to Barnacle Boy, French Toast, and Apple, along with the rest of the class.
And I see Dino and Flash saying hey in the chat. Who else we got? I see domino, some French toast.
Love it.
Amazing. Welcome, everyone. Just a reminder, if you're sharing anything about tonight's event on social media, remember to use hashtag #ShineOnKesem when you share so we can find you. We'll also be giving away Camp Kesem swag to a few lucky participants. So all you have to do to participate tonight in the Facebook chat here, or by using hashtag #ShineOnKesem, or by tagging us at Camp Kesem on any social media tonight for a chance to win.
Yes, and tonight's program will feature messages from a variety of Kesem supporters who have been impacted by the class of 2020. Who better to kick us off than a member of the class of 2020? Friends, please join us in welcoming Andrew Questlove Nalathembi.
Hey there, Kesem seniors. My name is Andrew Nalathembi, now formerly from the University of Southern California. However, in Kesem, I go by Questlove. I was director this past year and served as volunteer coordinator for a couple years before that. First off, a huge congrats to all of you graduating and moving on to new chapters of life. Despite the considerable struggles we faced this year for many reasons, I am grateful for each and every one of you. If anyone can change a world that really needs change for the better, it's Kesem folks. To jump into my story quickly, I had really no idea what Camp Kesem was when I was first introduced to it. It didn't even apply, and I really wasn't even looking for volunteer opportunities. However, during the spring of my freshman year, my world turned upside down. Within the span of a month, I lost my father to a liver disease. Shortly after, I was approached by a friend I'd only just made who happened to be a volunteer coordinator at the time. Shout out to all my volunteer coordinators out there, you do great work. This man, known in Kesem as Swish, reached out to me saying that USC's Kesem chapter just needed more counselors. I immediately just didn't think I was ready to handle a space so seemingly heavy, and I honestly wasn't looking forward to it. But I was a freshman and had a hard time saying no to things, so I went along with it. Looking back now, I am so grateful for Swish and the small decision he made to reach out. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have joined Kesem, had the privilege to know some of the most incredible people I've ever met, and would very much not be who I am today. For all of y'all, don't underestimate the power you have in making those small decisions to invite others into spaces and empower their voices, even if they can't see it themselves. For myself, I'm actually a pretty shy person and was quite nervous heading into camp. And to be honest, I thought everyone was really weird for the first couple of days. But then I remembered I am as well. And by the end of the first week, I was so sold and honestly felt like a new person. Loved, celebrated, and empowered. I've been so blessed to see countless kids and counselors grow into themselves and have voices that were previously kept quiet, heard loud, and affirmed for it. I didn't know it at the time I joined, but Swish invited me into one of the most loving, empowering, and life-giving families that one could ever know. There's so many wonderful aspects of Kesem, amazing programming, a week apart from the busyness of life, absolute bangers for camp songs, the messiest of games, the list goes on and on. However, in reflection over Kesem these past 4 years, what sticks with me most is something maybe less tangible, but all the more impactful. Kesem finds the good in people and empowers that. I'll say that again. Kesem finds the good in people and empowers that. I think we can all attest to what a privilege it is to see kids who are experiencing something as isolating and stress-inducing as a parent's cancer let self-consciousness and insecurity go to just be themselves. They are shown that they are not weak for feeling whatever they feel, however intensely they may feel it. Rather, they're strong simply for getting up each day because there are people around them to affirm, love, and support them. While most of us won't get to return to Camp Kesem, as camp counselors, we can absolutely take that trait of empowering others with us into whatever stage of life lies ahead. On the note of the world right now, I think it's pretty safe to say this year has been very frustrating. 2020 has not failed to hit us with disappointments, societally, economically, professionally, relationally, etc. Amidst all of that, with Kesem specifically, I know none of us entered our senior year thinking our last camp would be virtual. All of us had to wrestle with not seeing our campers in person this year, and if you were like me, you probably wondered if the magic of Kesem could even translate to a virtual space. However, I was blown away by the flexibility and empathy our counselors and campers showed up with in every session at Kesem at home. I remember sitting in on an empowerment session and just being floored by how full the room felt of love and support, though we were all separated physically. And again, most of us won't get to return to campus counselors, but we absolutely can take that love and support that Kesem has given us out into the world. We can absolutely take that trait of empowering others with us into whatever stage of life lies ahead. Do not doubt that wherever life takes you. This world needs what Kesem has taught us about caring for and listening to each other. All my Kesem love to all of you fellow students.
Thank you so much, Questlove. I'm going to repeat back something that I love from your speech. Kesem finds the good in people and empowers that. It's such a beautiful sentiment, and it also speaks directly to our Kesem values.
Absolutely. Later tonight, we'll share more about our Kesem values and honor members of the class of 2020 who live out these values in exemplary ways.
But first, we're going to hear from another member of the class of 2020. Our next speaker is a former camper and a finalist for one of tonight's National Leadership Awards.
We are so excited to welcome Michelle, or Smoo, student leader from Camp Kesem Utah Valley's class of 2020.
Hi everyone, I am so excited to be here with you all tonight and to share some Kesem magic. My name is Michelle, but my Kesem family knows me better as Smoo. And you know, time is kind of a funny thing. Sometimes days will feel like years, but years will only feel like minutes. And as a recent graduate from BYU, I've reflected a lot on Kesem and my Kesem journey and how it's changed over the years. So 12 years ago, I went to Camp Kesem at UCLA for the first time as a camper, and I absolutely loved it. My dad was in the middle of treatment. He was wearing a halo, he had just finished radiation, and he was just really sick. And I remember going to camp that first year and just having so much fun. I was able to talk and hang out with counselors and play with kids that were my age and just have fun and forget about the tubes and medicine and bandages and everything that was going on at home. A few months after camp and my freshman year of high school, my dad passed away from cancer. And I remember that following summer going to camp. Kesem had kind of changed for me. I found it to be a place of comfort. I was able to talk and hang out with other kids my age and talk about our parents and reminisce and tell stories. And it wasn't weird and it wasn't sad. It was just talking. I know at school, whenever I would mention my dad to my friends, they kind of just like looked at me and didn't really know what to say. It was kind of just this weird, awkward taboo that we could never talk about. But I was hooked on Kesem. I loved it. And I knew I wasn't done with it. So I graduated high school. My freshman year, I sought out for the Kesem booth at our new student orientation. And that first year, as a counselor, it was just so inspiring to work with these 7 and 8-year-old kids who've been going through such hard things at such a young age and how just strong and awesome and amazing they were. And I knew that I wanted to be more involved with Kesem. And so I went on to be the ops coordinator and then the director for 2 years. And it was just amazing to work behind the scenes and plan camp and make magic happen throughout the year. And I worked with my friends and co-counselors that became more than just friends, but they became my family. And Kesem became my home away from home. And I love Kesem. Compared to the average graduating class, we are dealing with an extraordinary amount of change and uncertainty right now. And it's hard not to be scared with all the changes going on to think that losing Kesem might be one of those changes. But I'm here to tell you that that hasn't been my experience and it won't be yours either. My relationship with Kesem over the years has changed many times, but the love and magic I felt has continued to just grow. Kesem class of 2020, let's embrace this change. As we graduate, we don't lose our place in Kesem, we gain a new one. As Kesem alum, we have so much ahead of us, whether it's serving camp in an alumni volunteer way or advocating for our mission in new ways, or simply coming back to Friends and Family Day. Our Kesem community, wherever we are, will always be our family. Change is hard, but change is an opportunity for growth. Change is where we find ourselves at this moment, and if we let it, change is where the magic happens.
Thank you so much for sharing, Smoo. Every senior experiences that moment that you just described, where you're a little fearful about leaving Kesem behind. I personally remember being excited to graduate and move on to the next chapter of my life, but I was nervous of what my relationship with Kesem would look like after being a student leader. I'm happy to report to all of you that I, and the many alumni who I get the chance to work with, have just as meaningful, if not more meaningful, of a relationship with Kesem after graduating. You get the opportunity to give back to Kesem in new ways, to deepen your commitment with the organization. And for many of you, this is just the beginning.
You're so right, Raf. I think we all believe Kesem isn't a 4-year family. It's truly a forever family. Your relationship with Kesem may change over time, but there are so many meaningful Kesem memories ahead of you too. Our next guests this evening are a great example of what it can look like to find creative new ways to engage with Kesem.
Wait, Gump, are you telling me there's a Kesem TikTok dance coming? I don't know if you heard, but me and the Kesem Fab 5 did TikTok dances for our Camp Kesem national program, so I think I got this next part.
Well, not quite. I did catch the program and it was perfect, to be clear. You may be inspired to tap your foot at least. Here to premiere a special Kesem Senior Night song, please welcome 2 Kesem alumni from the University of Oregon, Hank Ballou Holden and Jupiter Saturn Bruner.
Of Oregon. I am so excited and so honored to be here with all of you. Happy senior night. Congratulations. I'm sure it's been such an awesome night already, knowing what Camp Kesem is. I remember when I was a counselor at Camp Kesem, I got to do it for 3 years. And I can honestly say those are some of the best weeks of my life. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. But the reason I'm here is when I was a counselor, I got to write a song called Kesem Love with one of my good friends, Saturn, who was also a counselor at the time. And so we're going to be performing it for you today, but we're going to alter some of the lyrics to pair it with senior night tonight. Because we know how much time and energy you put into making the weeks at camp so awesome. So thank you for being awesome. And know that your Camp Kesem journey does not end here. Speaking as an alumni, there's so many opportunities to get involved. So know that your journey is not over. But without further ado, thank you for everything. And here is Kesem Love Senior Night Edition. Congratulations, everyone. Seven days, fly so fast. Friendship, really well. Keeps me free, but keeps me safe. It's the only place where I can make my own name. You grab my hand and hold it tight and don't let go until it's right. Got you here right by my side. No need to run, no need to hide. Kesem Love is here on senior night. Kesem friends will be your friends for life. You made the camp weeks a total blast. Yeah, you helped make the memories that really last. It's the feeling never goes away. Empowered to see a better day. We share the stories of your lives, of swing, we celebrate, we sing night, we feel good, your future's bright. Kesem love is here on TV night. Kesem friends will be your friends for life. Kesem love is here on TV night. Kesem friends will be your friends for life. Kesem friends will be your friends for life. Congratulations, everyone.
Gump, what you doing?
Well, that song was very clearly award-winning. It deserves the highest honors. So while I was muted here, I was working on a paper plate award.
Wait a minute, does that say most likely to make me cry in front of all of my Kesem friends and strangers on the internet?
No. That says best song ever. That's all. Anyway, speaking of awards, we have some more of those tonight.
Yes, we are so excited to present our first ever National Leadership Awards in just a few minutes.
But we can't forget about our Senior Yearbook Award winners either.
Right. Every year, each of our chapters submits a page for our National Virtual Yearbook, and then the Kesem community votes on their favorites in a few silly categories, and the winning student leaders at those chapters win some fun Kesem swag.
Yes, huge congratulations to our winning chapters. Let's see them.
First up, we have Best Use of Carl the Caterpillar, Kent Kesem Berkeley. Also, it looks like Carl's been hitting the gym. I think he's been working out a bit.
Next, we have the funniest, and dare I say the most romantic, Camp Kesem at the University of Miami. We will accept this rose. That was my best Chris Harrison. What did y'all think?
Beautiful, Terry. All right, now Campius, we have an excellent showing from Camp Kesem at Yale University. Yeah, I'd say it's the Messy Games mystery splat in the middle that really seals the deal for me on this one.
And most warm and fuzzy, Camp Kesem at Santa Clara University. This font is really small. Thank goodness I have on my grad goggles here. I will read you some quotes. These seniors all share what Kesem has taught them. Limitless compassion, how to be a part of something bigger, strong and loving even in the toughest of times. Yep, I'm feeling warm and fuzzy all right. Thank you, Camp Kesem at Santa Clara.
So warm and fuzzy. If you want to read more of Camp Kesem at Santa Clara's Warm Fuzzies, get to know the contestants from Camp Kesem Miami, or learn more about the seniors from any of our chapters, you are in luck. The entire Kesem Virtual Senior Yearbook is available on our social media platforms, which we will link in the chat, and you can go and sign it later and give your favorite seniors a shout out.
Yep, we love celebrating our seniors in fun, slightly silly ways like this. We're Kesem people after all, but we also want to take a moment to lift up our Kesem values that mean so much to us.
Yes, here to share more about our Kesem values and present our first ever Kesem National Leadership Awards are Keandra J. Bryson and our regional program directors.
Hi, my name is Keandra Bryson, better known in the Kesem world as Jade. Tonight, I am here to kick off our Kesem Leadership Awards. Our leadership awards are broken up into 15 categories, 13 to represent Kesem's values, 1 to recognize a former camper, turned student leader, and one to recognize an exceptional chapter founder. We had nearly 400 applications received to nominate members for the 2020 class. The folks that you will hear about tonight all held a student leader role during their collegiate career. Some were general members, some were counselors, and others served in a coordinator position. Kesem is so incredibly proud of all of the class of 2020. Their exceptional leadership and dedication to their chapter is greatly appreciated. The nominees you will hear about tonight have proven to go above and beyond for their chapter and this organization. Thank you all for your dedication and congratulations on an incredible accomplishment. Now let's get to hearing about those nominees and our winners. And I have a few friends here to join me to introduce the awards.
Hello, my name is Kesem. My cousin name is Jean, and I'm the Senior Program Director that oversees the Southwest region. Today I'm going to be presenting the Karen Deeply Award. This award is to describe someone who is deeply invested in the work that we do and shows just above and beyond commitment to the mission and those that we serve and care. So the finalists for this award are Buddy from Marquette University, Sprinks from Marquette University, Yan from Stanford University, Lil Bo Peep from William & Mary, Rhythm from William & Mary, and Clover from MIT. Congratulations to all of our nominees. Our winner was described as someone who was among the first always to wake up every morning and last to sleep at camp, and never stopped working to make camp perfect for our campers and never complained. Congratulations and great work to Bunny from Marquette, who is our winner for caring deeply about the work that you do. Great work, Bunny. We're so proud of you, and thank you to everyone. Everyone, my name is Hannah Dandelion Montoya, and I'm a program director for the Chicagoland region. I am super excited to be presenting the Change and Growth Leadership Award. This award is for someone who deeply supports the growth of the organization and constantly has an openness and a desire and growth for change. They're someone who never settles for good, but always wants to strive for great. So I'm really excited to present all of our nominees, which include Meadow from the University of Vermont, Doorbuster from University of Maryland, Ace from University of Wisconsin-Madison, Capito from Grand Valley State, and Blue from University of Kentucky. Congratulations, you are all wonderful change makers. Our finalist for the Change and Growth Leadership Award is someone who has consistently embraced the hard things, even when it was unpopular. They have worked day in and day out to move away from tradition, to listen to the viewpoints of all constituents, and have always worked to enact change to support the growth of their chapter and the organization as a whole. So a huge congratulations to Ace from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. We are all so proud of you and so grateful for all of the work that you have done to be a change maker for Camp Kesem. Hey everyone, my name is Nick Donnelly. My cousin name is Daisy, and I'm a regional program director for the Bay Area in Northern California. The next award is the Award for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. This award stands for someone who strives to support and recognize individual differences and advocates for each and every member of their community to ensure that they feel safe, loved, and respected. The nominees for the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award are Spidey from UC Davis, Bumblebee from Grand Valley State, Wazowski from Berkeley, and Panda from the University of Miami. Congratulations to all of our nominees, and thank you all for your hard work. The recipient of our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award is someone who has not only gone out of their way to speak out and raise awareness about the lack of diversity and sensitivity among counselors, but has made an active effort to include underrepresented groups and pave the way for folks from diverse backgrounds to take on leadership roles in their chapter. This student leader considers inclusion in every single decision they make. For this reason, it's an honor to present this award to Wazowski Berkeley. I've been so lucky to have you as a leader, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us here at Kesem.
Hello, I'm Hannah DePriest for Alaska, and I'm the program director for Virginia and North Carolina. The award that I'm presenting is all about empowering others. This can look like inspiring energy, enthusiasm, and passion in others, and encouraging others to act with courage and strength. The finalists for this award are Bumblebee from Johns Hopkins University, Melody from the University of Iowa, Princess from the University of Virginia, Mabel from the University of Nebraska, Scooby from the University of Cincinnati, and Gauze from UNC Chapel Hill. The winner of this award Their personal mantra is to tell people you love them every single time you think about them. They have shown empathy, compassion, and genuine love for every single person that they cross paths with. The kind of love that this person chose empowers others to do better because they never have to doubt that they are believed in by them. Because of those reasons, it is an honor to present this award to Princess from the University of Virginia. Princess, and to all of the finalists for all that you do and have done to empower the people around you in your Kesem communities.
Hello, my name is Kofi Beans Bonsu, and I'm the program director for the Midwest region. Shout out to the Beanie Babies. I have the great honor and privilege of presenting our award for the value greatness. Here at Kesem, we really want to recognize those that go above and beyond in making a personal effort to celebrate the small contributions, not just the large ones. Cultivating a culture of thankfulness and leading above and beyond in stewardship of donors, volunteers, and our other constituents. And now for our finalists for the Grateful Award. First, we have Barnacle Boy from the University of Michigan, Smooth from Utah Valley, Lala from Michigan State University, Ace from Northern Arizona University, and last not least, Otter from Northern Illinois University. This person's peers stated that they are more than willing to get their hands dirty with any task for the greater good. This person reframes even the most challenging situations as an opportunity to show gratitude. And I have experienced a shift in perspective because of their commitment to this value. And the winner is, drum roll please, Barnacle Boy from the University of Michigan. I am so proud of you, Barney, and thank you for your service to your chapter and your kiddos. Beanie Babies represent.
My name is Chelsea, or Dottie, here at Kesem, and I'm the program director for Kesem in Southern California. I have the honor today of presenting the Honesty and Integrity Award. The students nominated for this award are students who speak the truth and do the right thing, even when it's not the easy thing to do. Our finalists for the Honesty and Integrity Award are Papaya from George Washington University, French Toast from University of Maryland, and Banks from Arizona State University. Our winner knows that it can be challenging to speak up and point out improvements that need to be made to Camp Kesem National when you're a student. So when this student identified an error in a national training video, they did the hard thing. They pointed out the error, stepped up to help make improvements in our training, and in doing so, improved Kesem's support of our transgender campers. Our winner of the Honesty and Integrity Award is French Toast from the University of Maryland. Thank you so much for your honesty and integrity, and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Brittany Hammer, or Ginger Snap, the Senior Program Director for the Mountains and Deserts region. The next award is given to an individual who has left a lasting and positive impact. For Kesem, this is someone who drives towards goals with the big picture in mind, considers what's beyond one day, 1 week, 1 year, or one chapter, creates long-lasting positive impact, not just immediate results, and carefully considers outcomes, not solely intent. The nominees for this award are Farah from the University of Minnesota, Pip from the University of Richmond, Guacamole from the University of Richmond, and Dolphin from Augustana College. Our winner, through their leadership as director, has paved the way for future directors and counselors to create a camp that is inclusive to all children affected by cancer. They themselves have battled cancer throughout college and still have put on some of the most impactful and beautiful camps the chapter has ever seen. It is an honor to present this award to Farah from the University of Minnesota.
Hello, my name is Shane Smith, or Flash. I'm a regional program director for the Gulf Coast region. The next award that we're going to be presenting is for listening. The criteria for this award was someone who listens with empathy and intent to understand, attentive to others' needs and conversation, actively solicits and considers the viewpoints of others. The nominees for this award are Cher from the University of Miami, Fungi from Santa Clara University, Fried Rice from Chapman University, and Orca from MIT. The student leader who will be receiving this award was described as someone who will help see out the visions of others, who would ask thoughtful questions, and would support everyone's unique goals throughout their team. For this reason, the award goes to Cher from the University of Miami. Thank you.
Hello, friends. My name is Dante Jenkins, or Kesem name is Potato Head, and I'm a new regional program director for the Southeast region. Shout out to all of my tater tots, and I'm going to be presenting the Open Direct Award. So the Open Direct Award goes to a person who is overall a great communicator. They are able to have those difficult conversations while still being uplifting and positive, even after all this. So our nominees for the Open and Direct Award goes to our Nutmeg from Colorado State University, Beluga from Arizona State University, Yoda from Cal Poly SLO, Sunshine from University of Iowa, and Ice Cream from Virginia Commonwealth University. So I would like to present this award to someone, a leader who never sugarcoats or tries to beat around the bush. They are always willing to challenge us to do better. And they are, even after having conversations, they are always willing to stay positive and uplifting. So I would like to present this award to Ice Queen from Virginia Commonwealth University. Congrats, live your best life.
Hey y'all, I'm Divya Jane, or Zion in the Kesem world. I am a program director for Northern California. So our next award is for Optimism, which to me means someone who shows hopefulness for the future. Through their words and actions, they remain positive and passionate in the face of adversity. And most importantly, they inspire others to share in their optimistic outlook. So our nominees for this award are Apple from Chapman University, Heisenberg from Michigan State University, Hershey from Texas A&M University, Pixie from Arizona State University, and Hopkins from DePaul University. So we actually have two incredible winners for this award. So our first student leader is a passionate leader who always leads their fellow student leaders with a smile, is able to adapt to anything that comes their way throughout the week of camp, and they inspire others with their optimism and are a role model for their fellow counselors. And our second student leader is someone who truly embodies the Kesem spirit in everything they do. Even in the face of adversity, they put the campers first and give their full energy and support to campus. They have a strong sense of optimism and hope and inspire others each and every day. So it is an honor to be able to present this award to both Apple from Chapman University as well as Heisenberg from Michigan State University. Thank you all so much for all of your incredible work in Kesem. We're so incredibly grateful for you and all that you do. Please, Belay, Kesem name is Gouda. I'm the Regional Program Director for the Mid-Atlantic region. The award I'm going to be presenting today is the Professionalism Award. And this award really just means that it's someone who's able to represent Kesem in any environment that they're in, no matter the situation. So the nominees for this award is Brittle from St. Louis University, Ritz from St. Louis University, Chipmunk from UC Santa Barbara, and Scout from the University of Kansas. The winner of this award has held a multitude of positions in Kesem, from a camp rosters intern, camp advisor, counselor, photographer, and admin, and probably even more than that, and was able to represent Kesem in the best light in all of these positions. So for this reason, the winner is Scout from the University of Kansas. Woo! This is odd, actually.
Okay, you are set, my friend.
Hi everyone, I am Diana Arimas, also known as Dino, and I am the Senior Program Director for the Pacific Northwest and Great Plains region. I am so excited to introduce the next award, which is the Demonstrate and Inspire Trust Award. All finalists for this award are people that others go to for help, show good judgment, and are reliable in times of need. The nominees for this award are Snap from Northern Arizona University, Meatball from University of Vermont, Wild from University of Georgia, Cruiser from New Mexico State University, and Stim from UC Santa Cruz. The student who won this award is someone who stepped up as a development coordinator for a first-year chapter and immediately proved how committed they were to the role, as they were the only development coord for this chapter during this time. They ended up helping to fundraise over $40,000 and help make their first summer of camp happen. So with that said, I am so excited to introduce that the winner of this award is Meatball from University of Vermont. Congratulations, Meatball.
Hi, Kesem family. My name is Connor Kirk, or Captain, and I'm the new program director for the Greater Ohio region. I'm presenting the award for Respect for Others. Here at Kesem, Respect for Others is being committed to welcoming people from all walks of life into Kesem and celebrating what makes each person unique and what they can bring to Kesem. The nominees for this award are NASA from George Washington University, Zoinks from Central PA, Scooter from UCLA, Wendy from the University of Oregon, and Dory from Vanderbilt University. The winner for the Respect for Others Award is somebody who has been so committed to respecting others and including every person that they made it a point to memorize the names of every single counselor and over 120 campers. Without further ado, the winner is Wendy from the University of Oregon. Thank you for everything you've done for Kesem, Wendy.
Hello, I am Abby or Katie Yates, and I am an events coordinator for Camp Kesem. Today, I'll be presenting the True and Beyond Award, and this will be presented to a Kesem camper turned counselor that has shown exceptional leadership as a student. The nominees for this award are Bear from Colorado State University, Yoda from Cal Poly Slow, Pug from Berkeley, Zazu from University of South Florida, and Cookie Dough from Grand Valley State University. And the winner of this award is Zazu from University of South Florida. This student was the sole operations coordinator of the first year chapter, and they weaved all of the love and support that they received throughout their years as a camper into this amazing schedule to start their chapter's first year at camp. And more importantly, impacted 22 lives in a way that they might not have thought possible. Congratulations.
Hey everyone, my name is Lauren Borrell, also known as Sunny here in the Kesem world, and I am Kesem Senior Program Director for our first year chapters. I am pleased to announce tonight the E-Reese King Award. This award is in honor of Kesem's founder, E-Reese King, and this is an honor reserved for an exceptional student leader who was a founding leader or other instrumental leader at one of our young chapters. The nominees for this award are Narwhal from the University of South Florida, French Toast from the University of Maryland, Boo from the University of Kentucky, and Meatball from the University of Vermont. This award is going to someone who has been described to have a huge passion for Kesem right from the start and demonstrates responsibility and accountability and absolutely shined in their role. For this reason, the E-Reese King Award goes to Abigail Boo Woolworth from the University of Kentucky. Congratulations, Boo.
Congratulations again to all of our award winners and to every single member of our Kesem class of 2020. We're so proud of you.
Yes. As we wrap up tonight, we want to take a moment to reflect on this year, our 20th anniversary, while also looking ahead to the future.
Our theme for our 20th anniversary is Shine On, as some of you probably know. When we chose this theme, we had no idea what 2020 would bring.
A little bit of an understatement to see that Kesem has seen a lot of change, not only this year, but over the last 20 years.
Yet the one thing that has not changed and never will change is Kesem's enduring commitment to serve the 5 million kids impacted by appearance cancer.
Seniors, your legacy has shaped the Kesem of today. You are the reason that we've gotten this far, and even though you're no longer student leaders, your continued commitment to the mission and those we serve is paramount in helping us move forward.
So tonight, we're going to leave you with a simple question. In this next stage of life, how will you shine on? We invite you to write a quick note to yourself with this thought in mind. We won't read it, we promise you, but we will send it to you this time next year to remind you of how far you've come and how far you'll go and how much we love you. Thank you so much for sharing your lives with us. Thank you for sharing your shine with us, and shine on, friends.
It was so much fun tonight. We hope that you all did too. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Rump and Gap signing off.
Love you guys. Congratulations, class of 2020.